Are you tired of Netflix and chill? I'm here to share with you 21 super fun stay-at-home date night ideas. Now, we all know how important dates are in a relationship. You need to continue dating your partner, even if you're married, and especially if you're married. But sometimes you just don't want to go out of the house. Sometimes you're trying to save money. You might not have a babysitter, but there are still ways that you can date each other at home. If you're anything like us and you're tired of just sitting on the couch watching another movie, we've got 21 awesome ideas that you can do right from home. A good way to get your creativity flowing on date ideas is to think about things that you can do in each room of your house. So let's start with the kitchen. A really fun date idea would be to have a cook-off like they do in the competition cooking shows. You can do your own Iron Chef, Top Chef, Nailed It, British Baking Show, whatever your favorite cooking show is, try to base your date night off of that. There are so many different ways that you can do this. You can either compete against each other or compete as a team. You can decide to completely make up your own recipe, find something online that you really want to try, or you can even follow a show. If you decide that you want to compete against each other, we suggest you split up each course. Have one make dinner, have one make appetizers and dessert. And then at the end, you get to eat it all. Or you could work together to create an entire meal, and don't forget to include dessert. Another fun one in the kitchen is to have a food tour or a tasting night. My favorite would be ice cream tasting, so we could go to the store and pick up 5 different ice cream flavors, come home and have a tasting night of our own. You can do this with any of your favorite types of food or drinks. You could do beer night, you could do wine night, appetizers even, anything you could decide to make it, or you can get it from the store or takeout or delivery, something like that. But being able to taste all these different things from one type of food just kind of gets it that type of food tour that you could do outside of the house, but it's all inside in your own kitchen. And you could do your very own at-home wine tour. Get a bunch of bottles of wine, different types, and pair them with cheeses and crackers and anything else that goes with wine, and have your own wine tour. Your living room is probably a very easy place to have date night. We have tons of ideas that you can do in the living room because you just have more space and it's kind of a spot that you can hang out and do different types of activities. One fun date night would be a date night of favorites. Now for this one, you would switch off. One week you get to choose your favorites and the next week your partner gets to choose theirs. For this date, you get to pick all of your favorite things to do. You get to pick dinner, what your favorite food is, your favorite drink, your favorite dessert, favorite movie, favorite date activity if you decide to dance or listen to music, listen to podcasts, read a book, whatever your favorite date night is, you get to pick everything that is your favorite. Then the next week, it's their turn and they get to pick all of their favorites and do their favorite date night. One of our favorite dates, which is pretty easy to do, is to do a game night. We're sure you have tons of games just lying around the house that you probably haven't looked at in a long time. It's time to bring those out and have a date night with just the two of you. Now, game night can be anything. It could be something you do online, it could be a board game, it could be a card game, whatever kind of games you have. Go ahead and decide on a couple of games, or maybe one depending on how long they're gonna take, and get a little competitive with each other. Trivia night is also a really fun one to do together. You can find trivia games online, ask Alexa, and maybe choose questions that you can ask each other. Most of our date idea posts, we always suggest escape rooms because those are some of our favorite dates. But did you know you could do escape rooms at home? There are several ways to do this. Some board game companies actually have games that you can buy and you could play these games at home. We did a MacGyver escape room game and it was tons of fun. There are, I think 5 different escape games that you could play. Each one's an hour. You use your computer to have some of the clues, and then they have all these different types of clues and puzzles inside each envelope. But your Alexa device also has a free escape room game. All you have to do is say, Alexa, play the escape room game, and she has probably 5 or 6, I think, different rooms. They change it every once in a while, but they have different rooms that you can play. The Alexa escape room takes maybe 20 to 30 minutes for each game, depending on how much your Alexa decides to shut off and not listen to you or say, I didn't get what you said. And we had a little bit of frustration with that, but other than that, it's a fun, quick game that you can play together. Another way you could do these escape room type murder mystery games, they have these new subscription companies that'll send you games that you can play to solve these murder mysteries. We are doing one from Cozy Killer right now. We just got them in, so we haven't done it yet, but we're very excited. It builds on each other, each box that you get every month, and so we're excited to get into that. Another fun one is doing a do-it-yourself paint and sip date night. These are dates where you get to paint together and drink some wine. You might have seen these around town where you can purchase a ticket and you bring your own drinks and you get to paint the same picture with a teacher teaching you how to paint or tell you exactly what you should be doing. But you can do this at home for free. All you need is a canvas, some paint, and anything to drink, and you have your own DIY paint and sip date night. We have a really cool tutorial on our blog. We found an awesome website where she walks you step by step with what to do for your painting. We asked her to do a couples painting for us, and she did that. So we wrote it all up on the blog, and that is definitely a really fun date night that you could do. If you are fans of Dancing with the Stars, have your own Dancing with the Stars night. Instead of just watching the show, make yourselves the stars. You can learn tons of really cool dances all on YouTube for free. Practice with each other, come up with a fun routine, and just dance the night away. A good thing to do while you're at home together a lot, where you're trying to figure out what you can do, try to find a new couples hobby. Now, we know each of you probably have your own different hobbies that the other one's probably not very interested in, but try to find a hobby together that you guys can start doing when the next time you're bored or don't know what to do, you could start with your hobby. We have an entire list of couples hobbies that you can try, so I'll link that below so you can check that out as well. Spend the night creating your own bucket lists. A bucket list is a list of things that you want to do before you kick the bucket. Well, you can do a marriage bucket list, things that you want to make sure you do all the way throughout your marriage. You could do a travel bucket list. You could do a couples bucket list of all the adventures and activities that you want to do, or break it down to smaller things like a spring bucket list, a winter bucket list, and that type of thing. Of course, we have lots of these up on the blog, so you could go ahead and check those out. Another idea would be to do a date night subscription box. There are companies that will plan your dates for you, and they'll send you everything you need in one date night box, and it can be sent to your house each month. These make date nights a breeze because you basically don't have to do anything. You open up the box, you're completely surprised what the date idea is, follow the instructions, and you have your whole date night planned. There are so many different companies, and we're going to start trying them out to see which ones are the best, which ones are our favorites, and we'll get back to you for that for sure. If you're going to turn on the TV, might as well have a video game tournament. Remember those old Wii consoles where you get up and you get active with these games? When's the last time you've taken those out? This date night is the perfect opportunity to just let loose and have a little fun together on these video games. Do a couple's yoga routine or workout if you're not into yoga. Check out YouTube, find some fun, cool couples yoga or workout routines that you can follow along with, and that's another fun way to get up, get active, and still enjoy date night together. Do your very own photo shoot. Do you have nice pictures of the two of you together? It's not hard to do by yourself. All you need is a remote or a timer, and you can set up your own photo shoot and take some couples photos. Moving on to the bathroom. Wait, what? Yes, you can actually be romantic in the bathroom. We suggest having an at-home spa date. You can do face masks, you can do manicures and pedicures, massages. You can take a nice long hot bubble bath together and go from there. you get creative in the bedroom, but one of our favorite date nights in the bedroom is to stay in bed all day. This does take some planning, so we like to decide what day we're gonna do this, but it is one of our favorites. We like to go out the day before and get stuff like frozen pizzas and snacks and ice cream, and you just stay in bed all day long where you don't have to cook, you're not cleaning, you're not worrying about anything else. You just stay in bed together, bring a laptop, watch some movies, play on your phones together, show each other videos, or do questions that you can find online. Make sure you have food either delivered or something that's really quick. We like to do frozen pizzas because we throw it in the oven, run back to bed. As soon as it beeps, we go grab it and come back to bed. But staying in bed all day long, you just kind of have no cares in the world, and you really get to have some really good quality time together. Move date night to your backyard. It's still at home. Set up a romantic stargazing date where you lay out a blanket and you get to lay out looking at the stars with some wine, some music, some chocolate, whatever you want. But just looking up at the stars and looking for shooting stars, falling stars. This is great when you know that there's a meteor shower coming as well. Another fun one outside is to have a bonfire or make some s'mores on your fire pit. Obviously, this is going to depend on where you live and if it's allowed, but setting up a fire and just cozying up together, enjoying the evening, and making some s'mores is an awesome idea. Another one of our favorites is having an outdoor movie night. If you have a projector, it's easy to throw up a movie on a sheet or something on your house walls, or you can bring out your laptop and lay out a blanket again, bring out tons of pillows, set up your laptop, and just enjoy a movie together outside. Have an outdoor picnic or dinner outside. It's nice to mix up your routine every once in a while, so instead of having dinner on the couch or at your dining room table, take it outside. If you want to get creative, do a themed movie night. You could do this indoors or outdoors, but theme your food and your activities and everything else to the movie that you're going to watch. If your movie's set in Italy, you can have Italian food, play Italian music, eat some gelato, and make it a whole themed night. And another idea is to have a double date. You can do these stay-at-home date nights as a double date. Invite your friends over and have these dates together. If you have kids, you can have the kids all play in one room together while you guys do your date night, and your kids can help their kids be entertained and vice versa. So no, date night at home does not have to be boring. It doesn't always have to be watching Netflix, eating dinner, and going to bed. Mix it up, have some fun together, and try out some of these date ideas. It's your turn. Tell us what your favorite stay-at-home date nights are in the comments below. And if you're looking for free date night ideas, be sure to check out our video here. Now get to those dates. Click subscribe below if you like these date ideas, and I will see you next week.